Right, Phoenix back with another Return to Ravnica pre-release draft. Now, some interesting picks in here. Pathfinder used to be extremely strong, and it's still not terrible, but it's certainly not viable in draft. This is a strong card. It's probably going to get the pick. It's another strong card. This guy's good. This guy's a filler. No, really, this is the only card in here I can justify taking. So we're just going to go ahead and take the Sky Knight. Now, there's some nice cards in here as well. We've got the Cackler, who's just straight up aggro. The Gutter Snipe, who's obscene if you get the right deck. The Hussar Patrol, who's in the colours I'm kind of looking to that match my first pick. The Defender, which is great against the Rakdos deck. We've also got the 6-mana removal. The problem is that red doesn't really pair with blue and white, but we're not hard and fast in that yet. We're really not interested in this. I think we take the Sky Knight. He's a strong blocker, you get what you pay for with him. Sorry, not the Sky Knight, the Patrol. Now she was strong in the last draft I played. But am I going to have any way to pump her up? Soulsworn Spirit is okay, but it's, at the end of the day, it's only a 2-1. It does have the detain mechanic though. Root Ball Defences is also pretty good. I like it a lot. I think we're going to take the Spirit and let the Beastmaster go. I think that's the right pick. Now we've got some good cards for us. We're kind of looking to go blue-white now. I mean, based on what's getting passed and check. Arrest is strong. This guy's pretty strong. He's another detainer. This is a good 3-drop, and we get a strong 2-drop here. I don't rate this card particularly highly. I think we take the arrest here. Everything else is common, we're more likely to see it come back round. So we take the arrest. Now, nothing particularly great in here. This guy is, if you can get him into play, you've probably got the game won. But we're really between the two blue cards. I think this one's stronger. Although it is only sorcery speed. We're going to take it anyway. So we get the option of another one of them. Counter target instant spell. That's not the same Cackler. So we're 5 picks in and there's still strong Rakdos cards going about. That's peculiar. This is pretty interesting as well. I'm going to take the Cackler and see what happens. See if we start getting past some more Rakdos type cards. Okay, so there's no Rakdos in here. This guy's strong. We can't use his ability though, unless we go to green. This is good for mana fixing. Other than that, he's just a chump blocker. So we're going to take this guy. Right, the Kieran, I'm not particularly interested in, to be honest. Becomes a 2-1 that you cycle cards from. The Valor is going to be my pick here. So the Pith and Needle came back to us. So did the Tablet of the Guild. This isn't a horrible card. If you're only playing 2 colours, it's definitely not horrible. I mean, we're going to see more of these. I'm going to take the Tablet here. This is strong. Do you know that this is it's a clever combat trick? I mean, it decimates a Selesnya assault. The populate and guy came back round. So it's between a spell, we've got one of these. We've got something that makes tokens. So let's take the Rootborn Defense. If I'm playing Azorius, then I can splash into Selesnya, or is it if I have to. So the Cackler's potentially playable if I get a decent amount of red or as it cards. Or alternatively, the Rootborn Defences could gain value if I go into Selesnya. It's just bad, it's never going to see main deck. I suppose this could if I'm starved for creatures. The armour's, it's not terrible, it's okay for a 23rd card if you're needing. And okay. That's a perfectly reasonable sideboard card. It'll go in depending on who I'm playing against. Right, some other interesting cards here. The Temple Garden, which will probably be my pick. A, because I need them for standard. B, because there's a possibility I'll be going into Selesnya. So it's not a terrible card to have. The General's interesting, but I really don't have enough tokens to justify putting them in. There's another Arrest, which is appealing, but the Temple Garden wins over it. Other than that, there's nothing really in contention for first pick, so we're going to take the Temple Garden. Conjured Currency is just bad. We've got the Key Rune, which is perfectly viable. We get the 2-drop creature, another 2-drop creature, and the 6-drop guy that detains. 6 drops for me are like the top end of my curve. I'm really not going above 6 in a draft unless I drastically have to. So guys like the Horncaller, the 2/4/4 Rhinos just don't get played by me. Yeah, I think the pick here is the Key Rune. So go ahead and take that. We've not seen any more Rakdos, so I'm just going to go ahead and hide the red. Let's see how this curve looks. That's not terrible. Now we've got some choices on here. I suppose it depends what way we want to go. This guy's strong, we've already got one of them. He's unblockable and he detains something, so he's most probably going to be the pick. Fencing Ace is surprisingly viable. If you have a way of pumping him up, there's no reason not to run this guy. The Hexroof guy, I've played him before, he's fine. Again, if you can pump him up, he's pretty good. He works well with the scavenge mechanic. Inspiration, nothing wrong with a bit of card draw. Not really, it's not going to get picked over the Soulsworn. Neither is the Sentry. So we're going to take the Soulsworn. The Street Sweeper is just bad. We get the mana fixing, Dramatic Rescue, which is viable. You know, it opens up room to attack. We get the other guy that arrests, another Rootborn Defense, which I've not got any more token generators, so that won't be the pick. I'm going to take the Dramatic Rescue here. That being said, we're still pretty light in creatures, but the draft is young. Let's take the Dramatic Rescue. Okay, the Elemental's not going to get played. Instant or Sorcerer, I've got lots of them, but he's still not getting played. He doesn't have trample or anything. It gives him evasion. This guy's... no, they're just bad. The pick here is the Arrestor. Hero Reunion. Gaining life is overrated. A lot of new players think it's great, but it doesn't actually help you with whatever it is that caused you to lose that life originally. There's an Annihilating Fire, which I hate to pass on, but I can't splash double red for an Annihilating Fire. It's probably going to be the Patrol again here. This is a clever combat trick, but it's not pickable over this guy. This doesn't look like a particularly interesting pack. This guy's good, but we're not on Rakdos. The Frostborn guy's good. He's a pretty solid defender. Or we can get rid of enchantments, which I think depending on how you're playing this is quite viable. And if you're against black, there's stab wounds. If you're against white, there's a whole host of nasty enchantments. We're going to take the enchantment destruction guy. He's a 2 mana for 2/2. Can justify putting him in the main deck. Okay, this pack's a bit better. Some 3 viable-ish options. I mean, the picks between the Sentry and the Security Blockade. Druid's Deliverance is definitely playable if you've got enough token generators. And apart from that, you know those situations where you get in and the board's stalled, the other guy swings in for all his damage, you prevent it and win the game. It's going to be the Security Blockade this time though. It gives me something else that makes tokens. No surprise to see this come back. We could take the Defender here. This card worked well for me in the last draft, but it can't get played in this deck. We're going to take the Defender. Conjure Currency, again it's just bad. The pick is this guy. A 2 mana drop. Nothing wrong with a 2 mana, 2/1. Now what don't we like here? This card's just bad. This card's pretty good. This card's, if you've got a gate, he's good. We're going to take the Traitorous Instinct here. I'd rather not see it played against me. God, this pack's almost the exact same as the last one. Again with the Traitorous Instinct. We've got no removal at the moment. We've got Arrest. And that's it. We've got things that get clever, but there's no actually hard and fast removal. So hopefully we'll pick up some in this next pack. It doesn't look like I'm going to have to go into green. I've got enough here. Another 3 or 4 creatures, and we've definitely got something we can play. Solely in the Azorius guild. Necropolis Regent. Now this guy's pretty strong. He'll probably be the pick. Oh well, let's see how much the Necropolis Regent is selling for. Bum, 4 for a foil 1. I can't imagine it'll be worth particularly much. There we go, 0.79. I can pass on that. So, the Justicar, we've got another Doorkeeper which will probably wheel Paralyzing Grasp, or the Bird-making guy. It's got to be the Justicar in this situation. Precinct Captain's interesting, he'll probably be the pick here. This is just a bad comment. Runewing's not terrible, but you're really playing him hoping he dies, so he's certainly not getting picked over the Precinct Captain. Hopefully this guy will wheel. I don't mind playing this. I don't mind splashing green to get some removal. But yeah, the pick here is definitely the Precinct Captain. Now the Azorius Charm. With it, I've not even looked at the rest of the pack yet, but this is going to be the pick. There's nothing wrong with 3 mana 2/1. There's a Guild Gate. Hopefully these will wheel in the Courier, but the Charm is definitely the pick here. Sphere of Safety. How many enchantments am I theoretically running here? We've got this guy, and this guy, so we're only definitely playing 2 5-mana enchantment. That stage in the game, majority of the time his hand will be empty. He's not going to have much to do with his mana anyway. This guy buys me time. This guy is a combat trick. We've got 2 token generators now, don't really want another one of them. I think we take the inaction injunction this time round. This is pretty broken. If you get the overload cost, we've got a cancel, which will most probably not wheel, and a Swift Justice we we're not going to play. I'm going to take the Bluster Squall here. Just if I can get enough creatures on board, tap all his guys swinging for the win, quite happy to do that. Of course there's a card, another Knightly Valor or an Eisness guys. This guy's probably not going to see the main deck. These guys are definitely playable. So are Eisness guys though. This is just stronger. It gives a creature +2/+2 in Vigilance and makes a 2/2 Vigilance guy. This gives me 2 1/1 flyers. So the Knightly Valor's getting the pick. Tablet of the Guilds, don't really want another one. Don't really want another one of these. The Armory Guard, I don't think I have any gates yet, so it's got to be the cancel here. So what do we have of interest here? This is just too expensive for a counter spell. Yeah, it's just too, I can't justify that. Flash flying's interesting. In fact, the flash flyer's probably going to be the pick here. It's more aggressive than the counter is. From this pack, I hate to pass on this or this, because this will cause me problems against my flying creatures. That being said, this is a strong defender for 2, so we're going to take the Doorkeeper. It's got to be the Stealer of Secrets in this case. I'm not concerned about mana fixing at this point, I'm only playing 2 colours. The only double card I've got is the Scaling Predator and the Precinct Captain. These guys came back, I'm going to take the other flyer, nothing wrong with having an army of flyers. No surprise this came back. I'm going to take it over the Dispel. Probably based on the fact that it's an uncommon more than anything else, and the Cancel Wield. So we're going to run that as well. This will be interesting, I've not played an Azorius deck yet. Right, so this guy's definitely in, this guy's a maybe, definitely in. Yeah, we can run this, we're not running that. Let's come back to it. Both Doorkeepers. He's fine. Yep. No, we've got too many cards. Like I said with the gain 5 life counter spell, life gain's overrated, so I'd rather not put this in and to have a more aggressive card in. The key rune, I suppose it depends on how much I'm going to need ramp. Most of my drops are 2s and 3s, so ramp really shouldn't be an issue. And I don't really need another flyer, I have sufficient flyers, so I can live without putting this in. So this means that 3 things have to come out. The 6 drop can stay in, so can both 5 drops, so can all the 4 drops. I want all of the 3 drops, so I'm probably looking at reducing my 2s. This guy, he is a really clever combat trick, but he's very situational. We'll lose a Doorkeeper. We can probably get away with losing the courier doesn't really do much. Do we lose 1 card? Or do we risk running only 16 lands? Most of the deck happens before turn 3. I'm probably going to draw at least 1 4-drop in my opening hand. Let's have a look at spells versus creatures, shall we? We could get away with only running one cancel, I suppose. Yeah, let's take a cancel that. I don't want to spend too much time casting on my opponent's turn. It can always go back in if he's got a particularly nasty creature that I want to make sure gets countered. That's pretty much it. The curves are relatively nice. 14 creatures, but I've got 3 enchantments that make creatures, so effectively 17. Did we take the root burn defense out? Yeah, we did. So yeah, 17 creatures. Lots of flash guys, lots of detain guys, unblockable guys. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to go ahead and submit that and see how we go. We'll see you for game.